This is our Hot Shot loaded wedges. Pepperoni, jalapeños, onion, cheese sauce, our 3 cheese blend, chili flakes. Everything you'd expect from a meal that has absolutely no interest in your diet. And before this lot could leave the kitchen, I'm gonna make it. And here's the culprit. One innocent looking ticket for Hot Shot loaded wedges. Doesn't look like much, does it? But that tiny bit of paper has just created about 15 minutes of faffing about. We're starting with red onions. Now, obviously we could buy these in already chopped, already prepped. In fact, we could buy a lot of this stuff already prepared. It would be a lot cheaper, be a lot quicker, and it would certainly improve our margins. But I've still got this ridiculous habit of giving a shit at what comes out the kitchen. So here I am, chopping onions for someone I've never met. Living the dream. Next problem, jalapeños. The red ones, as you can see, come ready to go. Apparently that would make my life a bit too easy, so we chop fresh green ones as well and mix the two together. And no, they're not just there so we can put little bits on top and write spicy on the menu. If you've ordered something called a Hot Shot, there should be at least one point during that meal where you question whether you've made a mistake. That's just good customer service. Right, after all that messing about, this is what we're working with. I've got the seasoned wedges, pepperoni, red onion, red and green jalapeños mixed together, cheese sauce, our 3 cheese blend, chili flakes and herbs. This whole thing is gluten-free throughout. It's not a special watered down version. It's not something we charge you extra for because apparently flour avoidance is a luxury lifestyle. So the actual thing, the whole thing is gluten-free, no drama. Okay, enough jibber jabber, let's build it. First to go in, the wedges, proper seasoned potato wedges, portion for the order, and we're going to drop them straight in the fryer. And before anyone asks, no, I haven't got an inspirational story behind this bit, they're just wedges. I'm going to fry them. Not everything needs some kind of dramatic, inspirational backstory. Once they're cooked and they're crisp, we can finally start building it. This is where you might assume we're just going to hoy everything on top and call them loaded wedges. I mean, that would be quicker, but I think we've already established that apparently isn't how we operate. Right, first layer of wedges, then the cheese blend, cheese sauce, red onions, jalapeños, pepperoni. The important bit here is getting it all the way throughout the bowl, because there's nothing worse than something arriving looking like absolutely Instagram fantastic. Then 3 mouthfuls later you're conducting, well, you're pretty much left with essentially a jacket tatty with no topping. Nobody deserves that, so we do the whole thing again, more wedges, more cheese sauce, more cheese. More onions, a jalapeno, you get the gist of it, it's not complicated. But if I'm going to advertise something as loaded wedges, I have to load them. That's it, final topping now is into the oven. I want everything properly hot through, the cheese properly melted, and the top just starting to caramelise. starting to brown essentially. And that's exactly what comes out. Hot Shot loaded wedges. Cheesy, spicy, ridiculously loaded. If you wanted something sensible, you probably ordered from the wrong fucking place. Lid on, bagged, and off it goes. Made properly, made to order, gluten-free throughout. And now for a bit of YouTube cringe. If you've enjoyed watching what goes on behind the scenes here, give the video a like and a subscribe to the channel. We're a small family business trying to get this channel to, well, I want 1,000 subscribers, and every single one genuinely helps us out. It costs you absolutely nothing, and unfortunately encourages us to make more of this shit. Shake and cake causing trouble since 2016.